Firstly, talking to you today, massive thank you to everyone who checked out the streams across all different platforms yesterday. We now broadcast on Facebook, on X, on hopefully YouTube today. I tried to fix it. I don't know if I've done it or not, but hopefully by the end of today we'll find out that we stream to YouTube as well. So little things at a time. I'm trying to sort out the notifications so they're all the same, because yesterday I noticed when people liked things or followed on Facebook, it came up with a different notification. So I'm not sure how I fixed that or how I get around that, but I will endeavour to do that this week. But one thing at a time. Hopefully today we get YouTube going as well. We'll see. We'll find out at the end of the day. We're continuing where we left off with Alan Wake 2. So we've just started off a new area basically. So we'll just explore, chat to people, see what we can find out. So, weather report.
Concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Dave.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Storm rain with them. Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update.
Enjoying the freedom of not having to go directly on a linear path with the main protagonist.
I need something to cut this.
Wondering how much, I do wonder how much of the exploration is smoke and mirrors. How much I can actually do off the beaten path before I'm forced to go back on. I mean, in the first section we were able to go and find a few collectibles, but I don't know if there's going to be any sort of side activities as such. It would purely just be a case of... Okay, thank you. It would just be a case of I can walk around certain places. What's that?
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Hey, how are you doing?
It's so creepy in this place. How are we doing here? How's it going this morning, Neil? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think YouTube's working as well. Brilliant. I tried to sort it out. I'm glad it worked. Hopefully it continues. So now I just really need to work on the notifications for other sites, which I need to figure out how to do. Which I can probably do at some point this week.
Rest easy, buddy.
Popping around and dying a lot in Elden Ring. What area are you up to now? Well, say up to, you can go pretty much anywhere in that game, but what area are you hanging out in at the moment? Oh, this is our room. What? Hang on a minute. This is our mind place, isn't it? No, it looks identical.
Hey there.
To me? No. Okay. Early morning dance.
It doesn't budge.
Love snooping. I look like a good snoop. Something worth our time in here, sure. Relate looking to the news and rumours from 2010. Cross-reference the old case file in New York City. Good copy of the diner. Okay. I mean, there's another detective here. Actually, let's do disturb.
It's not opening.
It's the diner for a coffee.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hey!
He says Anderson. So yeah,
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that's rich, bittersweet nectar.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deerfest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deerfest, so I don't know what to expect.
Huge.
It is the Hello. finest How's it entertainment going? a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas.
Deerfest is what the events took.
The FBI.
This is
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
it's the actor
No, I
from
wouldn't say no
was
to
it Quantum
another.
Break?
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Calder Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked throughout.
It's so much as the same song being played over and over. If I can get it first, come on. That's a reference to the first game.
Hey, how's it going?
I can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
To the
Excuse me.
witnesses. They're the ones that we saw
I'm
running out
Agent
of the
Saga
woods.
Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The defense was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
The thing I loved about Alan Wake was that you never knew which way was up. You never knew what to believe, and you never knew what was real. And these are the first scenes of that happening in this. I just cannot wait to see where they go with it. First game, came back here.
I feel bad for these guys.
Let's put one as well. Why that's there.
I need a tool to get this open.
That's why I absolutely love it, Neil, because I love a good, gripping story in a game.
It doesn't budge.
Well, in general. We watched a really good film last night called Talk to Me on Netflix. Superb. Really, really worth a watch if you get a chance. Horror.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Brilliant. That's great. It's going to help things. If I can add anything to the case board, I know that I've just spoken to those people. Yeah. Let's use up. You put this one.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
What's interesting is just even when you've got the evidence, it doesn't necessarily hold your hand and say, this is, you know, put it on the wall. You have to come in and do it yourself and actually look.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
If you symbols. I wonder if there are sections to this game that you can miss out on stuff. If you don't find all of the clues, if you won't ever actually unravel all of the story. The
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Is that what's on the list for the Halloween movies for tonight, Liam?
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Got some good ones, some classics on there.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey!
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money. speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Stealing the toilet paper, I'll be counting them.
It won't open.
They locked up an innocent man.
It is so cool going back to the places where you've been in previous games and seeing how they've changed or haven't changed. That's such a good job of making it all so much more detailed than first.
Agent?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become.
They had a show in the first game with, called Bright. I know what it was called. It was like a Twilight Zone show, basically. It was played in the background. So this must be their new show that they're going to be doing. So movies have stream disco. Oh wow, that's awesome! I can watch along. Like Stars of films, board section. That's a really good
So we
idea.
share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Keep this station.
I can't force it open. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The case of the murder at Cauldron Lake.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
They managed to tattoo something on his heart.
doesn't make sense. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Have you seen all those films before yourself, Neil? Actually watch the Adventure Tours series, if you want to. It's a good ring.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Oh, here we go.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Oh my god.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Oh.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Send a light boy being dead by enemies. Oh.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe homes restore some of your health. You lead attack. Safe home or on a combat will become temporary.
Go!
Vanished.
Oh man, I thought it was going to come up behind us. Well, that's the first chapter down. Good lord. I know that release these games as a whole, but it's quite nice the way they break them down into episodes. It feels like you're playing a TV series.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
That's the I know you said about the Exorcist film, Neil. They've got the new one coming out soon, haven't they? Or might even be out now already.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
See first aid.
Can't be opened on this side.
Is everything else in this room?
We heard gunshots. You all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, ma'am.
Didn't play the American Nightmare. No, I didn't really know it was a thing until recently. And they've just, like, considering these are their colleagues, they've just taken that very, very well.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean, the sheriff?
If you can see how you...
Mulligan?
No, Thornton.
How then they just stay there chatting to each other.
The magic's definitely not real.
you doing?
My client has been held here long enough.
Nightingale and his
Are you
cult
gonna
are
let me speak
dangerous.
to them or not?
We need to be prepared
Just a
in case
moment,
things
ma'am.
escalate more than they
Someone will
already
be
have.
right with you.
Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Do you play the American Nightmare DLC or see it at all?
Pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
You're acting so weird.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
It's Merced. You watch it play, okay. So you might have a bit more knowledge on some things than I do. Car can be used to travel between locations. Okay. See, I don't know if, like, where's the map? Like, there's like the harbour store, there's all these places downtown that we haven't gone in. I'm not sure if we're meant to be like adventuring or if we're meant to stick into the main story at the moment. Guessing that it will become more apparent I'll gain access to these areas.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
As we go.
Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Definitely locked before.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do
Hello.
a damn thing.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes,
Oh, that's the guy
Steven here
from
hired
the-
me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
So he's the guy that we saw on that video. He's like a hunter, adventurer bloke.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalanpiirre.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Ed, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, loving it so far, mate. It's very slow paced.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here.
But it's the writing that's
Buffoons my ass.
really gripping from the off. It's basically playing a crime. It feels like you're playing a crime game essentially at the moment, which I think is going to turn to a bit more horror. But I really enjoyed the twists and turns of Alan Wake, the first game. So
Get you VIP tickets into Coffee World. Just say the word.
I think I've already got. I bought this earlier, so I don't think I can get it twice. No.
Now we're talking.
But the little like sprinklings of the cross-reference into Control,
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
everything's just been really well done so far. I'm only a few hours in.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
How's your day going, Ed? What are you
Who
up to today?
Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning.
Let's say it's flooded.
Never mind it, Rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake. in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Yeah, I only woke about 10 minutes ago. I hope you grab a coffee and chill out with us for a little bit. I'm on till for another about an hour or so. Ed, have you played much of this last, Neil? Control was so good. I'm so glad that they're going to be tying this in. I want to see what it leads to for these
We've
projects.
seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
On the necklace. Go up.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
I don't want to go too quickly past any clues. So you're a couple of hours, a few hours as well into this, Ed. Is that what your plans are for today? What are you up to today? You playing more of this? Eight. Down.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Ouch!
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Right. Yeah, you guys can laugh. Christ, I have a heart attack. Bitch with no heart. I already know all about you. Saying I've got some case things to put up. More information about the other cases as well. Electronic murders.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file.
So I've got about
It's my first
25.
case. Exciting.
Thanks, Ed. Sure you have. Oh, man.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
I'm sure that you've made a little clip there, Ed. If that clip's of me, I will. Any clips from now on, by the way, I'm going to try and obviously I'll post them on social media. I'll put them on stories as well. On Twitch, I think I'll do that. So if you guys do see anything you fans think is funny, I appreciate you clipping it. I'll make sure it goes onto social media afterwards. It's how it comes from the start. It's not. That is that.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place.
Oh, the tree where the boulder was.
You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Yeah.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to... These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Here we go. I wasn't really sure about the noise you made. Well, you know from the history, Ed, how jumpy I am. This game is going to be jumpy as hell.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
It's a big wall. I was saying to Neil, Ed, I don't know if there are certain things like if you miss out on
Light's the key.
information.
To stay safe. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
If you don't complete all of the, like there might be a way of not completing all of the cases.
I need to find the witch's hut.
So it says, "Does your wife ever hear you get job scared and check on you?" She's not in, which is why she would not be checking on me. She wouldn't check on me anyway. To be honest, Sarah's she loves horror, and we both enjoy a jumpy film. We watched a really good film, Ed. If you want a good horror film, Halloween, I was saying to Neil, watch Talk to Me on Netflix. I imagine it's the same for America as it is for the UK, or if it's not on Netflix, I don't know if it's on like Amazon or something. But it's the best film we watched in a long time. We love a movie, especially like horrors and stuff. So you wouldn't think it from the way that I, the way that I jump and the way that I react. But I'm just I'm just a jumpy person when it comes to horror, but I still enjoy it. So you got YouTube working too, Tommy? Yes, I tried to sort that out between streams. The next thing I need to sort out is notifications between across all streams, because the Facebook ones yesterday, when people were watching on Facebook, they were different to what I have and they weren't quite right. So I'll sort that out this week, hopefully. But yeah, we should now, moving forward, the idea is that we'll stream across everything and hopefully cast a wider net to bring in some more viewers and stuff to the community.
Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Oh god, he's gonna get killed, isn't he?
Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
He's definitely
The
getting
fuse
killed.
box is missing a fuse.
We need a
I need to find
fuse.
one to turn on the lights.
We're going in, aren't we? We're going into this hut. Show us a figures here and there, but all of them, yeah, they've built a really. I know obviously this world was already set up from the first game, but the way that they brought it to life in the 10 years later, 30 years later,
Described the hut being
incredible.
lit and mentioned a fuse.
It feels so much more living and breathing than the other one. So we need to find a fuse. Used to light the hut, right? There's nothing going. Seems to be a. You're going in there. We're gonna need to find the fuse.
This fuse is busted.
Yeah, so there'll be a fuse around here somewhere. Is there any clues? Down there. So we have actually been here already.
This one looks good.
There you go.
People should really stop littering, though.
I do apologise if I shout and make quite a lot of loud noise if you're watching. We're not sure because this is the first time we've lived here, so we've only moved here in February. So I'm not sure if we'll get any trick-or-treaters. It's a nice little callback to Coffee Thermos. That's a really nice touch. The collectibles in the first game.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
We'll take that guy's heart, which surely that's still in the morgue.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
So we need to take the heart.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue.
Right.
Where is it now?
So, find
To
the
get
heart.
into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
So, like, very much like with Control and Alan Wake, we don't really know what's going on. I feel like this is her. She has this ability to talk to the dead, or like to look into what's going on. Like that's how she solves these insights. That's how she has the ability to do them. Which I'd imagine means she's going to get recruited by Control by the end of the Bureau. Oh, that's the point. Can I upgrade anything yet? No, 8. It's not enough, is it? Okay.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Goes up here. Oh, does it mean the general store? This general store? I think it means this, doesn't it? Bit much. My daughter's about trick or treat tonight, and my son, I think. I love how merry this goes with itself. Yeah, it's just so well written. It really is well written.
Christ!
I won't jump here because this is the only bit that I've seen from the previews, so I know what's going to happen here. Ah, yeah, I still jumped. Boost the flashlight. Launch. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart.
Okay, that was brutal.
Recited
Hey,
from
dodge
memory.
on this.
I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Sorry guys, I messed up there. I should have saved. I'll be honest with you, I was not expecting
Seems to be describing some kind of
that to go the way that it did. That was absolutely brutal. Just a massive axe to the face.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart.
Skip this because we know.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Just quickly.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap.
We did this once. You know, it's the
Nightingale's heart.
store.
Where?
While they played cards and the witch had stolen his heart.
And I'll make sure I save.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store.
Save it this time.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Right.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Christ!
Didn't see that.
Here yet. A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
So, using painkillers allows you to gain some health. So, good trophy. Okay, right. Things are starting to move a bit now. Aha. For D-pad. Healing stuff there. Batteries. Hang on, ammo. Don't think I need to bother with that. That's helpful. That's how we do the batteries. Right, we've started to get the combat. That's the first bit of combat we've had. So I need to remember, guys, L1 is dodge. L1 is dodge.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. Sounds literary. But what does it mean? I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
It's in there. Oh, my, here you go. Check with Lady Fauna at the counter. Oh, definitely want a shotgun. That's the counter. Get it. Update the code. Seven 71723. Oh, okay, so 705 713 717 723, so it's 739. 739. Oh, we got a shotgun. Yes, bring it, trophy. Quick slot the shotgun and the pistol so we can move between the two. So I put a necklace on. What's that? Charm. No, I thought I might be able to put on a necklace, but I can't. Stuff at the case board.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Shotgun, so we'll stick with a pistol for now.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Wasn't the right way, but at least I got a few more bits, so that's always good. This was the way to the witch's hut. Do a quick save. It's down here. Can't see it in the light. Clever. God, how many bullets?
I'm never gonna get used to this.
Jesus. I've only got four bullets left. It's like a ridiculous, obscene amount of bullets. The pin out where exactly charges up the flashlight. So you get batteries. So you'll see them. The little packet. Oh, I've just used it accidentally. That's annoying. But they charge up the flashlight. I would imagine it heals. It charges up over time as well. Okay. Here we go.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Never going to be a nice something on the other side of this, is it?
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Miss anything? I don't know which way I'm meant to go. Yeah, I hope that helps, Ed. I don't know if it does or not really. Be like a collectible or something. Found myself with more charge on the show. Yeah, fair enough.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
You did. Run some into the
Need
lake.
to find Nightingale.
Yeah, wait. Okay. It's gonna be the same but slightly different every time, I think. Oh, there he is. Check this time I can see. I was anticipating you, sir.
He's here. Nightingale.
So that's one thing I'd say if I could change something. I'd like them to read these out rather than me have to read them.
The fuse was in place.
Oh,
Found it among the junk in the forest.
I can get them
Saga
to read
stepped
it.
inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence.
Read that
Familiar.
one. It's the new one.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Occultists lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
What's worrying me is if it took me that many bullets to take down all the others.
Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that?
How on earth am I going to take this guy down with 4 bullets? I've got 2 in the shot, I suppose, as well.
Nightingale's badge.
Shotty, yeah. Got some shotgun ammo, yeah. Where on earth are we going now?
Nightingale hunted Saga.
I know.
But here he was. He was reborn out of hate.
Gotta move. Now.
Who's what?
Get to safety.
I don't know where I'm going, I'm just running. My lord. Move. Is it? I can't see him. God, I've got no ammo. Like, literally no ammo at all. Don't know what to do. don't know where to go. Flipping hell. Oh my lord. Okay. It's very difficult to see, I'll be honest, with what's going on when I'm being like walloped because of all the trees and stuff. So dude, what is going on? Why can't I shoot? I don't know if I've...
Time to run, Saga.
I would run, but I can't move very fast. I don't know. Ah, it's because she's like nearly dead. Okay, what I need to do is gather myself a little bit. Sorry, guys. There's some... Dodge it. I can't tell if I'm doing it wrong. So I think what I'm doing wrong is I think what I'm doing wrong. God, it's hard to hit that. It's really hard to hit that marker. So I think every time I do that, I think he then resets. So I think I have to use my flashlight again. For God's sake. Yeah. Filming awesome, but I can't see him. That's a teleport. Ammo. Get out. Some ammo. Something. Help me out, game. Literally, I can't. This has been a real frustrating point because I cannot see where I can go and I cannot get any more modes to take them on. Ah, here. Finally. Oh my lord.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
That was pretty frustrating, I won't lie that bit. How did you find that bed?
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
I wasn't expecting him to come out. I wasn't expecting him to become like part of the actual real world again. I thought he was going to be on the other side.
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging hard.
Man, that was intense.
I will never lose myself again, or I was calling you. Did you hear?
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Sure. Just
Alex
yeah.
Casey? How?
Definitely want to investigate there.
Am I still... Is this the dark...
So this is what I'm excited for. I hope that there's lots of this optional stuff where you can...
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
This is where I...
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. Look, keep an eye out.
Okay.
What's that?
Just give me a moment.
Dead deer over here. She doesn't want to. Like, what I mentioned, I'll talk about that dead deer. Okay. Okie doke. Pretend that that's not a thing. See if I can go under here. Yeah, because there's the coal symbol there. And there's a box there.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
An extra backpack. What is that? Bottle of whiskey.
The cult doesn't see their victims as people. No.
What's it say? Remember they like us, but they aren't like us. Oh. What's the... Psychology. Be the psychology one. So let's just reload everything. Always best to be prepared. There's one quick slot of flare to down, I think. What is that? Propane tank. Throwable gas canister detonates when it inflicts heavy damage. Okay, quick slot that to that. Pretty sure I think that's as far, yeah. We can't actually go anywhere else, it's just if we wanted to look into there. Ah, and this is the just we came out of, but it's getting dark again. I need to do anything with that now. That is a freaking wolf.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
This box there. Ah, of course, they said it's previously flooded. Yes. The nice, right, illuminated arrows to follow. Right. Streamside stash keys. Side. But it's got to be. It's in a lockbox around here. Okay, so we're looking for a. Not been here. This is new. Here we go, Streamside Cauldron. Okay, so there's a lockbox around here somewhere.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle?
One bird
Reminds me of
for
the nursery
light,
rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
2 for darkness, 3 birds for fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. So I think these like we're gonna end up coming back here, aren't we, putting things on the
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
This is going to be part of this ritual because it's going to be a heart, 1 bird for light, so that crow doll is going to go on there. Okay.
Something feels different. I should look around. A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me. Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Oh, this is regarding to do with control.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Environment change. Right, got nothing to heal with either. Just gonna do my case. This is a big case in itself. So if we find more of these dull things, we need to bring them here.
Ah, can't forget the dolls. Might need them again.
So we set the doll back. Keep the doll with me. Okay. Keep the dolls. So I can go here. Let's just quickly. I saw there's a box over here. Let's get the stash key. Oh, what? I need a key for it. Okay. Shit. Zero life. Gotta hope there's something up here worth getting. Need ammo. I can't not.
Another one of those rhymes.
Got 10 shots. Maybe I'm not being conservative enough with the shots, but read an admin number for this machine.
You were a handsome dear.
No. There's not computer number somewhere. Where would you put it? Oh, I know what I might need to do. I might need to put the doll down. Hero's doll. Wolf doll, here we go, getting loads of dolls now. Arrangements 1, 1, 2. Two more of the dolls. Seven, 2, 1, 7, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5. 7, 2, 1, 7, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5. I'm on the right. Numbers that up. Two, 1, 2, 4, 2, 5. 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 5. Try it out. It's pretty simpler than that, isn't it? What's this?
An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location, and a counterpoint, a work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest, two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition, a haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub, twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror, arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality, a blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
Just quickly put these two things down. Hero Raven strong. Left home to right or wrong. From the woods came the hungry wolf. It ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she lost the things she loved most. So the wolf's got to go there. Hero left home. Boat?
a weird feeling something's changed. What is this? Jesus.
Yeah. They're gonna wolf upstairs in the bedroom. With those shotgun shells, so that would be.
Oh shit. Another charm for my bracelet.
Oh, so the wolf got in when the person was away and killed. I haven't used the charm yet. Charms do. Attack stagger enemies more often. Saves you from death, but shatters in the process. You get one type. Okay, increase maximum health. Ah, right, cool. Oh, there's a note on the bloody screen. What does it say? 2547. This promised to update the project's first expectations, lists, plastic LP retailers. Thank you for continuing more advanced items. See the favourite review from my project proposal. Thank you. To remind you that academic is short. Okay, so they're testing. This was a test of something.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well.
Picked up the dolls. No, I can't do another one, so that's all I can do with that. Right, what I'll do is we're going to leave things there. Don't know how you can. Hopefully it will save from here ahead of tomorrow. Massive thank you to everyone that's joined today on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, on X or Twitter. I'm loving this. There's a little bit of frustration with that sort of like boss enemy thing, but other than that, I just love the detective, the story, the not really understanding what's going on yet, how it all unravels. I just love it. It's so good. Looking forward to getting back on this tomorrow with you guys, tomorrow afternoon. Thank you for the like. Cheers, Ben. Really appreciate it. Thank you for watching over on Facebook as well. Yeah, I'll hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow afternoon, so 1 till 3, hopefully.